Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I am building a Christmassy house. Yesterday I uploaded a video of me doing a Christmas cast, so it was for the Treetrimmer family. It consisted of Carol, Holly, Noel, and Nicholas. Carol is a single mom, and she is a Christmas freak. She is kind of like Mrs. Claus. That's kind of who she was inspired by. And she has 3 teenage children who just kind of tolerate her freakish Christmas ways. Her daughter Noelle is super into Christmas, but the other 2, not so much, but they're just so used to their mom being so obsessed with Christmas that they just kind of appease her and get into it every year just like she wants them to. So this house is being built in Brindleton Bay, and I was gonna build it like in the winter time so we could see it come together, but then I thought it'd be kind of better to do it just like this and add wintertime later on so you can kind of see what the house looks like with snow, and it would be kind of like a cool little reveal type thing, which I find really fun to do. I prefer to do wintry builds like not in the snow, and then you just add the snow in later so you can kind of see how it all comes together. That was the thought that I had. I do struggle with the roof a little bit again, not too much like I normally do, but yeah, it's not easy. For some reason, it's something that I'm always going to struggle with. So this house, has 3 bedrooms. So the 2 teenage daughters share a room, and then the teenage son has his own room. And a lot of it is using the season stuff as well. Now, this I would like to address because I didn't do this on purpose, but yesterday, after I'd already built this house, I built this house 3 days ago. Yesterday, I noticed that Lil Simsy posted a video. Actually, no, I haven't seen the video yet. I think it's probably coming today. But I did see on the gallery that she posted a house that looks a lot like this one, and it's called, I think, Holiday Home or something like that. It is the same color scheme, same kind of suburban style. It's very, very similar. And now I feel like I have copied her, even though it's weird. I feel like I've copied her, even though I made the house far before I ever saw that. It still feels like, oh, that wasn't an original idea at all. Someone else just did the same thing. So yeah, someone else has done the same thing. I mean, it's Little Simsy. There's no comparison at all. But just know that I did build this house before I saw that she did the same thing. I don't even know why that's important to me, but it is. I don't ever want to copy other people's content because it's not very fun. It's very boring. So I'm starting with the kitchen. The biggest struggle for me was trying to get the right color scheme going for this house because I wanted it to look like a traditional house, but at the same time wanted to have some Christmas colors in there. Now the kitchen is what I started with, and I ended up not liking what I did. I put in the countertops from Jungle Adventure, and I didn't like it at all. So you'll see me put the kitchen together, and then it quickly jumps forward to a newly renovated kitchen because I didn't record me fixing it because it was just like, I'm not going to build 2 kitchens. Usually when I fix an entire room, I don't record that part. So I do change everything. I change the counters, I change the tile behind the wall there. I think I even changed the color of the fridge. I just wasn't feeling this kitchen. I don't know. I always go for the Jungle Adventure counters, and then I end up not liking them, and I change them. So, yeah, everything you're seeing now does not stay. It changes completely. And I don't even remember how far I get into it. I got a little bit of Christmas stuff, and then I was like, okay, no, I'm just not feeling this kitchen. I think what I did is actually close my game, and when I opened it up again, I was like, what is this kitchen? It looks terrible. And it wasn't really the traditional style that I was going for. So here it is. Here's the new kitchen, which I think looks a lot better. I like these ones more. We need new countertops so bad, it's not even funny. They keep giving us toilets and benches and picnic tables, things that we don't need at all. And the things that we do need, we're not really getting. So that's a little bit frustrating, but I don't want to complain. But I'm just saying, new counters would be nice. So I did this build just after downloading the holiday, what is it? It was a patch, but it came with a whole bunch of new holiday stuff, and so I wanted to use as much of that as possible in this build. I think I used pretty much everything from Seasons and everything from the new update that I possibly could, but the update is really what inspired this house. I've been wanting to do a Christmassy build, but as soon as that stuff was released, I knew I had to use it. There wasn't a ton of stuff, but some things were really cute. Like that little picture I hung up there, I did it really quickly, but it's like a little chalkboard sign that's really cute. It comes in a whole bunch of different designs. I really liked that. And then you'll see me struggle with this stupid piece of garland right here. I could not get it to fit. And you know what? This is sped up 8 times. And so just imagine how long it took me to put that one piece of garland in. I finally got it, but that mason jar little decor item with like the trees in it was new. I thought that was really adorable. I've never used the Christmassy fireplace either, so I was excited to use that. This house just looks like Christmas threw up all over it. I think that Carol would be super into Christmas decorations. Like, she just doesn't hold back. This house even has, I think it has about 6 Christmas trees throughout the entire thing. They have their main Christmas tree in the living room, but then each of the kids has to have one in their room. Carol has one in her room. There's one in the bathroom. Like, there's Christmas trees all over this house in different colors, and it's a little crazy, but I think it looks pretty good. I was really happy with the screenshots. Going into this house, it just felt like Christmas, and I really loved it. I had this idea to hang some kind of like garland or the streamers or something above the counters there, and so I had to play around a little bit. It wasn't perfectly centered, so I wish that I'd cut this out because it took forever. Like, things like this are so tedious, and I kind of hate doing it, but I finally did get it all, and it fit pretty well. So there it is. Those, I don't even know what that is. It's like, they're not cards. It's like, they're flags almost. I don't know, but I did hang those up. And then, of course, the main event, the Christmas tree is right there. And then I had this idea to put like a train around the bottom of it. Very traditional style Christmas tree. So I put like a little train track around there. And after I did that, I realized there wasn't a ton of room for like presents and stuff. So I kind of had to push the presents into the tree a little bit. So I did do that. The train took a while to get all the way around. I'd never done this before, but I thought it looked kind of cute. So I did that, and I think for the living room, I was just playing around with different couches. I did like that one, and I think I tried like 3 or 4 before I finally found the one I wanted, which just turned out to be that classic like cream colored couch. I really like that one, and a couple of red chairs as well. And basically, I just filled this house with your normal furniture, and then just put Christmas stuff absolutely everywhere. I do love that coffee table as well that came with that Caribbean update, but I always size it down because I find that it's too big, especially when you have a TV right in front of the couch and it's already on a table. So I did size that down and put a few more surfaces throughout the house. I could just have some more Christmas stuff on it. I did skip ahead a little bit right there because I forgot to record for a few minutes. So I did put like a little Christmas tree, and I sized it down and put it on that little side table. And then that log with the candles, and it came with the update as well. So I did add that. And putting some tile throughout the house as well. The garland that I used above the doorways, I didn't realize it as I was building, but it came in a really big size, and I sized it down, but the shadow is still there. So that's a little frustrating. In the screenshots, you'll see these big shadows, and I didn't see that until later, but I realized it's because the garland was really big to begin with, and it cast a really big shadow. So I did like a little table behind here too with a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. I think I used every single Christmas item, maybe even more than once. It's a little much, but I think this house is just so cute. I did end up changing the color of the paint. It just felt like it was too dark in there. So I went with like more of a cream color. That was the biggest problem for me, is trying to decide what color I wanted to do. I did do Carol's bedroom in a red because I feel like that's just what she would want. And of course putting up more garland all around. Struggled a little bit to get everything centered, and it was super frustrating. So I think I just took away all that stuff there and just left that one little piece above the door, which we did get with the update as well. I think that's my favorite item. It's really cute. I really like it. I used it throughout the entire house, above like doorways and mirrors, and it's just really cute. And then back there's a little laundry room as well. I didn't really know what to do with that space. It was kind of designed to be more of a hallway, which it still is. I mean, you can get from one room to another, but it's also got a function. It's a laundry room. And then that corner I put another Christmas tree. You just can't have enough, I guess. If I had a big house, I think that I would have more than one Christmas tree as well. But for now, if I had a basement, like I have a basement, but it's like for storage. If I had a nice basement, I would have one upstairs and downstairs, I think. Like that's, you just can't have enough Christmas trees. And then the bathroom gets one too. I took that like white one, sized it down, put it in there. And I think that's pretty much it for the main floor. And then we're going upstairs. I was having some glitching issues with the, what is that called? There's that like strip that you can put across the outside of the house, and it was showing up inside the house. So I did have to play around with that to get rid of it. So this is the kind of main bathroom that I think the 3 kids would share. I did add some Christmassy stuff in there as well. Not too much, didn't go too crazy, but there is a little bit of Christmas in that room. And then Carol's room, of course I went with as much red as I could, because I think that would just be her color. And I don't normally use that bed there either, like especially with the red bedding. I don't think I've ever used it, so I did use that. And then I came across these, I guess they're for doorways, those decoration items, but I wanted it above her bed, so I did add them throughout the house a little bit, and then because I didn't want to forget about them, and I ended up putting it above her bed as well. And then in the bathroom, I did another little Christmas tree on the counter. Like, I don't know, count the Christmas trees in this house, because I don't even know how many there are. There's a lot. They're just placed throughout the entire house, size down, size up, whatever. They're everywhere. And I did like a little Christmas display above her bed. Painted it red, of course, because, you know, I did try green, didn't really like it, so I went with the red. And I think I put another Christmas tree in her room. I love Carol. Like, she's just, I feel like that's how I would be if I had a big house. I would want Christmas to be that big. But also, like, Christmas decorations are expensive, and then you have to store them somewhere. And I was thinking about this as I was building it. I was thinking, like, where does Carol put all this stuff when she's done with it? Because they don't have a basement. They don't have a storage room. I don't know where all this stuff would go. It's a lot, and I feel like the stuff outside is even bigger. Like, I even put a couple of snowmans on the roof. It's just a little bit crazy, but it was super fun to build. This is Nicholas's room. He gets his own bedroom. Played around with this a little bit. I did put a Christmas tree in each of the kids' rooms because I feel like Carol would just go in there and throw it on. Be like, nope, you're getting a Christmas tree. Even put like a little Christmas decoration on his side table there. I feel like Carol just kind of forces Christmas on them, and she just goes into the room, sets up a Christmas tree, and that's just how it's going to be. And then this is Noelle and Holly's room, which I find really cute, actually. I love the matching beds, the pink and the gray, and gave them like a whiter Christmas tree, which I think is really cute. They have an adorable bedroom. I really like it. They have no windows, though, unfortunately. It's kind of in the middle of the upstairs. And then I put a whole bunch of garland in the hallways, of course. I just couldn't quite get enough. And all the doorways have wreaths as well. It's just crazy what she does. I love it, but it's a little out there. And then of course use that more of that garland above the windows. And then for the outside, I didn't do too much for landscaping because it wasn't really the main attraction of this house. I did put a few of these like pine trees around just to give it a Christmassy look, and I added a few snowmans on the outside, or snowmans, oh my god, snowmen on the outside of the house. And then I sized them up and put them on the roof. You know how people have those big blow-ups that they put on their roof? They're in their yard sometimes too, but there wasn't a bunch of space for that. So I imagine that the 2 on the roof were like these big blow-up snowmen. So I did do those as well. I think I started with these 2, but I actually changed them later on. I just wasn't really feeling that one. I liked that one right there better, so I did 2 of those instead. But I think it looks really nice with all the snow when it's done. But, and yet, yeah, not much going on in the backyard either. That wasn't really the main attraction of the house. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this build. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think, and thanks so much for watching.